I'm a pro music video editor for artists like these guys. Here's the thing though. There is a phenomenon out in the world that my professional editor brain cannot wrap around. The K-pop edit. This thing has 4 million likes. How do they do that? They put me in full conflict every time. Where do they get those effects? How do they make it happen? And then there's this one.
Try me.
The slowdown at the end. So here's my question. What makes a K-pop edit a K-pop edit? Is it the speed ramps? Is it the effects? Is it the body rolls? Who knows? I want to understand this art form better, so today I'm on a mission to make the K-popiest K-pop edit K-pop editors have ever seen. Here's the game plan. Step 1, research. Step 2, edit in CapCut. It's a free software. Hit the link in the description to download it if you want to follow along. The first phase in our game plan is researching. So I created this piece of art, sent it to you as a message, and here's some of the things that you sent me back. Painful. I asked for the best K-pop edits and this is... So the whole goal of this research phase is to figure out what makes a K-pop edit so we can apply it to CapCut and make our own K-pop edit at the end. Oh! Okay! They are so good, bro. There's so many amazing editors out there that just should be replacing me because I am not good compared to these people. It looks like we have lots of match cuts in K-pop edits along with stage performances.
Your form doesn't have to be perfect. You just gotta get a little crazy. Let's go. What you're crazy for? Everybody make some noise!
Create thirst traps. Show abs and body rolls. Seems like we have lots of text in the beginning and then we have velocity edits or transitions on beats. And a velocity edit, from what I can understand, is just a speed ramp where it speeds ramp fast and then slows down and then fast and then slows down. That's crazy. Oh, people also have their K-pop logos that they put into the edit, usually at the end or sometimes throughout the whole thing. On the last episode when I was creating a K-pop edit for the first time ever, I made a little logo. It's called Kalei-pop. I'm kind of proud of it because my middle name is Kalei, spelled like kale, like the leaf, but it's Kalei because it's Hawaiian. It's like Kalei-pop. It's like, it's cute. A lot of rotoscoping, frames within frames, white flashes. Pixel Kitty Media, shout out to your graphic design skills because they are... How did I mess up a handshake with myself? This feels so pro. The amount of sound design really brings it to life.
Songs from that album.
Okay! That didn't really feel like a K-pop edit to me. It felt like a professional post-house hype edit. It kind of reminded me of this edit that I did with Tyga. I literally named it Tyga Hype. It's just like a little hype 30-second thing to gas up the artist. And this really felt like that. It just had a very professional feel to it, which I appreciated. This one is almost still images with just transitions in between. Normally how you do slow motion is you actually shoot really high frame rates and then when you play it back, it's in slow motion. But usually we're taking other footage that we just find on the internet and then creating it into slow motion using some great CapCut effects like smooth slow-mo. Except you can see that, oh my goodness, I just spit at the camera. You guys barely missed it, so you're good, but I was worried for a second. No way! Using the found footage from Carpool Karaoke. I hope it's not Carpool Karaoke. Goodness, keep it PG, Jordan. Yeah. Dude, this match cut's crazy. He's just sprinting on the track and then he just... Here's a list of criteria that, to me, makes a K-pop edit feel like a K-pop edit. Number 1, you gotta have at least one fire match cut in there. Number 2, velocity edits. You gotta have a speed ramp in there. Then we need some super cool transitions and effects, usually lots of directional blurs. We need some text, preferably in the beginning. Gotta have our logo at the end, Calais Pops, so people know who it's by. I did write down thirst traps, abs, body rolls, but I don't know about all that. I would say my virgin eyes, but I'm married. That one doesn't work anymore. It's time to put the K-popiest K-pop edits together on CapCut. If you want to follow along, click the link in the description. You can download CapCut for free. It's probably the best entry-level editing software out there. And don't sleep on CapCut on desktop. That's what we're going to be using. So I took to Instagram to ask you guys which is the K-popiest K-pop idol to edit, because you gotta have the K-popiest idol in order to make the K-popiest edit. We have some options. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, so these were the top 4 options. I don't wanna do Jungkook. What if I actually do all of them? What if I combine some of the K-pop legends together into a K-pop compilation edit? That would make it way more K-poppy, would it not? Maybe a compilation of the most popular K-pop songs. Some of the most popular K-pop idols. We'll mishmash it all together. So I grabbed some music, some footage, brought it all into CapCut. Now let's start assembling. Okay, so first we need to do the audio. We're going to find an iconic quote.
Bye guys. Hi ladies.
No, I feel like the possibility of all those possibilities being possible is just another possibility that can possibly happen.
Mark, come on, man. That's what I was trying to say with the K-popiest K-pop edit. Dang it.
Does he throw it back? What? Am I supposed to twerk?
All right, I think this has to be the one. I don't know, it's what we're going with. I'm wondering if we should try to do a compilation of K-pop songs all in about 30 seconds. This is what I'm talking about, bro. It's a little older, but it has some of the classics. Ooh. Okay, one thing I'm learning about K-pop edits is it really matters how resourceful you are, where you get your sounds, where you get your footage. That's a big part of the game. Hi, it's the next day. I didn't finish yesterday. I had to go play drums at church. Rosie's voice right here,
Does he throw it back?
a little bit hard to understand, so we're gonna enhance her voice.
Does he throw it back? What? Am I supposed to twerk?
Oh, this is gonna... Next up, what's gonna be easy is adding our logo. So here's my old edit for Moonbin, but we're just gonna grab the logo from the end of it and have it land right on that last beat. And I might just throw this on a blend mode. Let's see, blend screen. And I'll probably put a different shot below it. Okay, we have our logo, we have our text. Now let's make that incredible match cut. This is gonna be the hardest part, oh my goodness. Okay, I need to switch this layout to vertical. Oh yes, that's so much better. Okay, now I can see everything. I thought this might be fun to kind of match cut together. Okay, that's the beginning of it. Now let's find maybe the actual music video. And now we just have to match it somehow. Oh, it doesn't last that long. Or we switch it this way. I kind of like that better, bro. I mean, that's not too bad. We got 2 match cuts in there. Now we can actually add a velocity edit or a little speed ramp on this first body roll movement. Go into your effects, speed, curve, and we'll do a quick hero curve. Okay, yep. Now here's the trick. You know those Twixtor edits where they are crazy super slow-mo? You can do that in CapCut by just checking this box, smooth slow-mo. And then we want to click optical flow. It's going to create frames where there aren't frames, so Lisa's body roll is going to be slow and delicious. Yeah, see? Now I'm gonna add in a ton of clips just to fill out the rest of the video, and then we'll talk about transitions. If your favorite idol is not in here, I apologize in advance, but I'm doing my best. I click on my clip, right click, click split scene, and then it gives me individual clips that I can then throw into my edit. I really was trying to fit all of BTS in here, and I had a bunch of just not vertical shots, so I decided to do a split screen, and in order to do effects and 2 shots at the same time, you need to create what's called a compound clip. So I'm gonna highlight them, create compound clip. There we go. Now we got that split screen done. Now it's time to make some transitions. So you can see my timeline. It's a complete mess. It's out of control. I'll just play it for you really quick without the transition so you can see what it looks like.
Does he throw it back? What? Am I supposed to twerk?
Uh-oh, that compound clip had a mistake. Ooh, I'm missing one more shot. I'm a sucker for a wink. Lots of times you have to drag transitions over edit points together, and so we're gonna collapse everything and try to make it into one layer, and that's gonna make the transitions much easier. First, I'd like to try to make some of these clips that are pretty low quality look a lot better, so let's do that. Enhance image and make it HD or UHD, which is 4K. So I enhanced a bunch of the clips to make them better image quality. All right, let's do some transitions. We have so many transitions. There's literally an endless amount. I wanna zoom in. It's almost like we're going into Rosie's brain. So all I have to do is search up zoom, zoom in, and I got it right here.
Am I supposed to twerk?
Not too bad. When you add an effect on a cut, it kind of draws attention to that cut. And so we're gonna try to put the effect on that match cut so it draws attention to it.
Twerk?
And when we're adding transitions, we want them to be fairly consistent. We don't wanna throw any random transition in here because then it just feels like a complete mess and chaos, which it already kind of does because this is such a compilation of a bunch of different videos. So we wanna add a lot of visual rules so we keep our look coherent and consistent. Honestly, I'm thinking maybe no effect on this one. Every time I add the effect, it seems worse. So I added some tasty transitions to the rest of the clips. Okay, now over this shot, we need a lot more energy. We need a little bit of shake, something going on. So we're gonna go ahead and go to effects. Let's try this. This could be it. Camera movement. That's literally exactly what I said. Now it's a lot. So we're gonna just take it and just move it down a lot. I don't like how she goes out of focus though. Yeah, there we go. Turn that off. That's what we wanted right there. That's so K-pop, bro. I love effects. A few effects that we need to add are things that give a cohesive look. That's also something that could be in filters. Lots of times filters gives us our certain color grades that we want. That looks nice. Enhance. Clear. Honestly, I really do like this 4K one. So let me just throw this filter on everything. Let's look at it a little before and after. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. I don't really like how, I don't know, coagulated and smooth her skin looks and everything with this up-res, but it's very K-pop. I'm not gonna lie. K-pop edits do be having this smoothing effect because we're using footage just from random corners of the internet. The resolution is terrible, so we're just trying to make do with what we have. All right, next up, we get to use some really cool CapCut features that make captioning so much easier. Okay, so we head to captions and click auto captions. We could do things in Korean. We could try that later. Honestly, that could be fun. Auto detect language and then just click generate. We just have speaking in the beginning, so it's not too hard. You could do lyrics too, which is super helpful for K-pop. Oh, the whole thing is just do's. So one thing we can do is we can go to text and click AI packaging. It's something that automatically generates captions, highlights keywords, and adds sound effects to highlight certain key moments, all in one click. So let's give it a shot.
Rosie, throw it back, what? Am I supposed to twerk?
Hey, that's not too bad, actually. So it added this extra graphic for Rosie because it realized, oh, Rosie's an important word, and then throw it back.
Throw it back, what?
And then what is a different color because she's like, what? Now we can go through and look at all the templates, all the styles, all the animations. Wait, I love this.
Rosie, throw it back, what? Am I supposed to twerk?
We can also translate the caption into any language. Let's put it in Korean for fun. The spoken language is English, and we want to translate it into Korean. And we have a Korean version.
Rosie, throw it back, what? Am I supposed to twerk?
So easy. But what if we wanted her to say it in Korean instead of in English? Click on the audio and then check audio translator. Translate from English to, they don't have Korean, but let's just say Japanese. Apply that.
ロージー、それを投げ返してください。何？私は踊るべきですか？
Rosie speaking Japanese? What? You can always do text to speech, like we could use Markiplier here.
What am I supposed to twerk?
And we can have him generate speech whenever he wants.
What am I supposed to twerk?
So you always have that option if needed. I'm thinking we're just gonna stick with normal captions, Rose saying them in English. Thanks CapCut for sponsoring this episode. It's been so much fun watching the software grow and get better and better and better. And thank you for being such a big part of the K-pop community with being the software of choice for creating K-pop edits. Hopefully you learned something, and I can't wait to learn from you guys more and more and just build up the editing community together. And this is our final video.
Rosie, throw it back, what? Am I supposed to twerk?